Welcome back.
Here.
Chatting away. Our next guests are on a mission to rehabilitate the reputation of pit bulls and also reduce the fear people have about this particular breed of dogs.
Michelle Starocki is the director of Brew City Bully Club. She is here along with her daughter, Bella. We're super excited to welcome you guys back.
Thanks for being here.
You have a lot of cool stuff going on.
Thank you for having us.
How does your group, because it's Brew City Bully Club, how does this group help with pit bulls and the pit bull type dog? Because a lot of people have a lot of fear about this breed.
Yeah, there is still a lot of fear that surrounds pit bull type dogs, and so we are primarily an advocacy and educational organization that gets out in the community. We get out there with what we call breed ambassador dogs that everybody can approach and have a great experience with a pit bull type dog. We also do a lot of training, work with a lot of owners. We have a very active spay and neuter program. We've spayed and neutered over 500 dogs in less than 5 years, and that's really going to help reduce the population too, which is just another factor. There's just so many that it's kind of overwhelming for people.
Yeah. Well, and people who love pit bulls love pit bulls. I mean, I know a lot of people have had wonderful experiences owning them, loving them, taking care of them, you know. But there are, you know, as you mentioned, there's a lot of stigmas. What do you think is the biggest misconception about pit bulls? Because so many people fear them and fear the way they are around children, and you have 4 at home, and around small animals, other small animals.
I think that the biggest misconception is just that they are vicious dogs, and that it has something to do with a pit bull type dog. And all dogs are individuals, and we really try and educate folks to take one dog at a time and evaluate that one dog at a time. You know, there are all types of dogs, all different breeds that have ones that aren't always the best of the bunch. So pit bull type dogs really aren't any different than that.
How do you explain, for example, because, you know, I especially working in news and hearing news stories, you will read and hear things about pit bull attacks on people and them doing violent things. You don't often hear like poodles as an example, that a poodle, a poodle or a you know, whatever attacks someone. So how do you? I'm sure you've had that question before. How do you respond to that? Is it that people train their pit bulls to be violent, or what's the explanation there? So people can understand.
This is a hard explanation to do on a television show, to be honest, because really it is not newsworthy when a different type of dog bites someone or attacks someone. A lot of people feel like that's a scapegoat answer, but it really is the truth. There are definitely dog bites, there are definitely dog attacks, and we've researched some of those statistics, like online, where kids have gotten attacked by a boxer or by just any other breed or by a pit bull type dog. And what we've found time and time again is that the dog's breed is not listed in the title if it's not a pit bull type dog.
Interesting.
Which is just an interesting, so people aren't really getting, they're not really getting the full story as to bite statistics or that type of thing.
I think that's a great explanation.
I do too.
I think that's wonderful. And to know that the statistics do speak for itself. Before we get to your annual meeting, because that's something that's exciting that's coming up, I just want to talk to your daughter. Do you love your pit bulls at home, and what's your experience been? Because you guys have 4.
Yeah, I love my pit bulls a lot, and my experience has been very, very great.
What about when your friends come over? Do you ever detect that sometimes they're afraid at first when they first meet your dogs?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a couple friends over that aren't sure, but then once they get used to them, they just love them like I do.
Sweet. I love that. Let's talk about your annual meeting as well. What is it, what are you doing at the annual meeting, and who do you hope will show up?
We've got about 120, 130 people signed up to come already. We've got seating for about 175 at the DoubleTree Hotel in Brookfield. And what we do each year is we go over what we've accomplished. So it's our 5-year anniversary, so we're going to go over 5 years worth of accomplishments, which is, we've done a lot. And then we project on what we're going to do both this year, and then we're going to do some 5-year projections, what our programs are going to look like, how people can get involved, you know, what types of things we're looking for, and
who should attend? Pit bull owners or people who just want more information?
People who want more information about our organization and what we do, pit bull owners, pit bull advocates, people that are involved in rescue at humane societies, whatever level.
Great.
Anyone that really just wants more information on how to be a great pit bull advocate, how to be a great owner, what we're doing.
That's great. The annual meeting's going on Sunday at 1 o'clock at the DoubleTree in Brookfield. Here's how you can contact Brew City Bullies organization. It's brewcitybullies.org. And the phone number is, that's the incorrect one, but we'll have it correct on our website.
They can
it's
call
a
that one too.
Oh, you can use that one too.
Sure,
there you go.
why not?
262-533-3057. It'll get you there, or visit online again at brewcitybullies.org. Thanks so much, you guys.
Oh, thank you for having us. It's so nice to see you too. Thank you.
Appreciate it.